There's something no one prepares women for after divorce. It's not the paperwork. It's not the silence in the house. It's not even the legal process. It's the first 90 days. Because during those first 3 months, your emotions and your money are dangerously close to each other. And when emotions are unstable, financial decisions rarely come from clarity. They come from relief. Let me explain what that means. In the first weeks after divorce, your brain is not operating from long-term thinking. It's operating from protection. You want to feel safe. You want to feel in control. You want something to stop feeling uncertain. And money becomes the fastest tool to try to create that safety. So what happens? You move money around. You sell something. You cut everything. You think about selling the house. You consider drastic changes, not because they are wrong, but because you want the anxiety to stop. This is what I call the financial shock window. It's not about intelligence. It's not about capability. It's about nervous system overload. And here's the quiet danger. But relief is emotional. Strategy is structural. They are not the same. In the first 90 days, many women do one of 3 things. They overcorrect, they freeze, or they avoid. Overcorrecting looks like drastic financial decisions. Freezing looks like doing nothing at all. Avoidance looks like not opening statements because it feels overwhelming. None of these mean you are weak. They mean you are human. But here is what actually helps during this phase. Not complex investing plans, not retirement projections, not rebuilding wealth immediately. What helps is containment. You need containment before expansion. Containment means 3 very simple things. First, know your basic number. What does it cost to live at a calm, reasonable level on your own? Not worst case, not fantasy case. Just stable living. Second, make sure you have accessible cash for a few months of essentials. Not because you are failing, but because your nervous system needs to know you are protected. And third, postpone major, irreversible decisions. You do not need to prove independence in the first 90 days. You need to protect your future self from emotional decisions made in a temporary state. The first year after divorce is about rebuilding, but the first 90 days are about not harming your foundation. There is strength in waiting. There is power in pausing. There is wisdom in stabilizing. You are not behind. You are recalibrating. And recalibration requires space. This is part of the first 12 months after divorce series where we focus on structure, not reaction. In the next episode, we'll talk about how to calmly calculate your independent living number without fear and without overwhelm. If you want financial clarity without pressure, subscribe. Because rebuilding after 40 isn't about rushing. It's about rebuilding in a way that protects your future.